finding our chair and beginning to find ourselves and quiet ourselves. And you can sit on your chair however it feels most comfortable. If that means it's at the front of the chair, the center of the chair, or leaning back against the chair. Again, this is a really good practice for anything, anytime, anywhere, however you're feeling. You can do as much or as little. So maybe rocking it a little bit from side to side, kind of feeling the earth beneath your feet, and maybe like wiggling your toes. Maybe you've got the carpet below you, or a mat below you, or wood below you. Just feeling the floor, gripping with your toes, and then maybe pressing through your heels and lifting the toes up a little bit. And then flattening through those feet and still kind of lifting it up tall, a little bit snaking through the torso, through the rib cage, and the crown of the head lifting. So we've got nice, easy seat right here. And we're gonna begin dropping right ear towards right shoulder. And then taking the other side, left ear towards left shoulder. And you can take these movements as slow as feels comfortable for you. As always, listening to your body. And then taking it from side, go ahead and go to the right again, to side, and to the left. This time let's take it to the side, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale deeply here. As we exhale, lift the head. Let's drop to left. Inhale deeply here. As we exhale, lift the head. Good. Let's just slowly begin to drop our chin to chest, very gently. And then taking our eyes to sky. And we don't have to take that head all the way up, just our eyeballs are looking up. And then go ahead and drop that again, chin to chest. And eyes to sky, right above, and chin to chest, and eyes to sky. Good, let's drop that chin, try and get those shoulders away from our ears. So imagining that maybe somebody's standing on your shoulders. Your arms are really, really heavy, and those shoulder blades are kind of stuck down into their sockets. So a nice long neck. Inhale deeply here. As we exhale, lift the head and maybe the eyes. Let's drop that chin to chest once again. Just take that slow, nice and slow. No breath with that yet. And now inhale deep. As we exhale, lift this up. Good. We're going to drop ear to shoulder. We're going to put everything together and then drop other ear to shoulder and then drop the chin to chest and then lift this back up. So we've kind of got a little neck circle going on. So let's take it to the right, to the left, and then chin to chest. Let's bring this back up to the left, to the right, and chin to chest. One more time. Take it to the right and lift, to the left, and chin to chest, and left, lift, and right, chin to chest. Good, relax that here, chin is to that chest. Again, shoulders are away from those ears. Maybe while you were doing that, your shoulders started to shrug up. Try and release that back down. Lifting the head up center, let's look gently over to the right. And thinking about our chin maybe going over the shoulder. As you're doing this, maybe recognize where you're feeling this at. Like, see if one shoulder is coming up. So see if there's any tightness going on. Just recognizing, not trying to fix, but just seeing what's attached to what. And then let's go ahead and look to the other side. So taking that chin over to the left. Eyes look over a little further. And again, maybe recognizing where you might feel it on this side. This side might be completely different than the other. Let's take that again to the right. Eyes looking back a little further maybe. And to the left. Taking those eyes, looking back a little further. And bring this back to center. Good, let's gently roll those shoulders. So maybe rolling those shoulders back. and then rolling them forward, or wherever your shoulder movement will go. Relaxing that. Let's take that right shoulder and we're going to take our right shoulder up and around, and you can use your arm here, you can manipulate that to make a nice big circle right there. Good. Rolling that shoulder up, around, and down. And one more time, rolling that up, around, and down. Let's take it other side, so rolling it up and down. Now we're kind of rolling it forward, up and down, and again roll that forward, up and down. Good. Shake that out. Let's take it to the other side. Rolling this back, and maybe one side has more mobility than the other, and very normal, especially if you've got an injury or you haven't been able to do stuff for a while. Now let's go ahead and roll this forward, and roll that forward. Good. And then forward again, and then forward again. Good. Bring this back to center. Let's drop our right ear towards right shoulder. We're going to do a little bit more neck stretch. Let's take that right hand gently onto the head right there. So it's very gentle, and if you need a further stretch, you can put more pressure into that hand. But a good stretch there. Inhale deeply here, and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Lifting the head center. Taking it to the other side. Yeah, and maybe that neck is a little stiff. Mine is. Taking that to the other side, and then gently let's take that left hand to the top of the head. Just gentle, and then you know the pressure that works for you. So maybe adding a little bit of that. And we'll inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring this back to center. Let's go ahead and lift our arms up in front of us. So we got our Frankenstein going on here, and our fingers are going down. So we've got those fingers pointed down, and try and flex those fingers in towards your wrists. So kind of pulling those fingers in towards your wrist, but keeping those fingers straight and pulling them in. And then let's go ahead and do stop. So we'll stop with the hands, and then take those fingers in towards the wrists, and then stop with the hands. Release this down. Let's take our right arm up, and we're going to go ahead and turn that to palm up. Take our left hand right onto those fingers and press. So now we're stretching through the wrist, the fingers, and that forearm. Breathing deeply here. Good. Let's bring this up, turn this over, and we'll gently pull our fingers towards us. Good wrist stretch on the front there. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Gently release. Let's take it to the other arm. So left arm lifts. Let's take palm up. Right hand goes to those fingers and press through the heel of the hand. Good stretch here. Maybe inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then taking that palm to that stop, and then pressing those fingers forward and gently using pressure to push that forward. Good front of the wrist stretch, the forearm right there as well. And then gently release. Shake that out. And then bring those arms up again. I know it takes a lot of strength to keep those arms up. We're going to rotate wrists. So go ahead and make some nice circles with those wrists. Good, and rotate the other way. Good, rotate again. So make those nice circles, and then the other way. And if those arms begin to feel tired, very normal. And then release that down. Good, roll that out. Let's take both of our arms and sweep them up towards the ceiling. So lifting up, it's our first nice big sun breath, and then release this down. Good. Let's inhale, lift this up. And exhale. One more time, let's inhale up. And exhale. Very nice. Let's reach just our right arm up. We're gonna lift this up and then drop our right hand behind. So maybe we can get it to the back of the neck or even that left shoulder. So we're going to do tricep right here. So we've got this here. If you can, bringing that left arm up gently onto that elbow and a gentle pressure, maybe with one finger to stretch that tricep. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And deep exhale. Release that left arm and gently release the right arm down. Good, shake that out. Let's lift our left arm up. So lifting and reaching that up. And now take that left hand behind, maybe to the back of the neck or that shoulder there. And let's go ahead and take right arm gently to the shoulder, maybe one finger, and press. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Release that right arm. And then gently release the left. Shake that out. Good. Let's go ahead and take right arm across the body. So we're stretching the front. So now we've got a little bit more tricep. Stretching the front of the arms, the shoulders. And we're going to get the backs of the shoulders and the back in a moment. Taking that arm across. Inhale deeply here. Take our shoulder blade away or shoulder down and back. Inhale deep. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Gently release. Shake it and then take it to the other side. And again, we've got that hand on the forearm, not on the joint. So gently pulling that and take our shoulder away. Down and away. Inhale deep here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. With those exhale, it really opens that up. Shake that out. Sun breath again. Inhale, sweeping this up. As we exhale, let's go ahead and release our arms and take them behind us. So you can either grab the top of your chair behind you or you can grab the seat behind you. Whatever feels most comfortable. Or if that's not comfortable at all, then go ahead and take your arms to your side, but behind you. So we're opening up here. This is kind of a seated cat and cow. So this would be our cow opening our chest. And then our cat would be rounding our spine. Chin to the, or that, yeah, that's cat, chin to chest. So we've got our cat and this opening back up into cow and then dropping chin to chest in that cat. Opening up into cow. Good, dropping chin to chest, cat. And opening up into cow. Hold this here, inhale deeply. As we exhale, cat. Hold this here. Inhale deeply. As we exhale, cow. One more time like that. Inhale deeply. As we exhale, cat. Inhale deeply. As we exhale, cow. Good. Release that. Very nice. Good back strengthening, stretching. Let's go ahead and reach our right arm up, reach up through our fingers. You can take that left hand either on the side of the chair to grip it, or you can have it on the side of your chair right here because we're going to do a side stretch. So whatever support you need here. So stretching this over to the side. We're going to really try and keep that right foot planted as much as we can. So lengthening through this, over to the side, planting through that right foot. Both feet are planted, but really that right because the body tends to want to lift. So keeping that over and then lift this back up, release that arm. Let's take it to the left and put that right hand wherever it's supportive. Lift this up and take this over to the side. And again, keep that left foot planted, so that opposite, well, same as the left arm. Nice and planted and firm. Strong into the floor. And then release. We're going to do that one more time each side. So reaching our right arm up, let's go ahead and take this over. Finding that stretch, inhale deeply here. And exhale, maybe stretch a little deeper, reach a little further. Inhale deep. And exhale, release. Good. Reach this up, left arm. Taking it over to the side. Inhale deeply here. As we exhale, reach a little further. Inhale deep. As we exhale, let's release that. Good. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. Let's take our hands, clasp them at the top, press through our palms towards the ceiling. Lengthen through that torso and reaching up through those arms. So now we're getting even more space in those lungs. We've gotten a lot already from all the breathing. Let's inhale deeply here. As we exhale, use that sigh. Inhale. And exhale, sigh. Inhale. And exhale, sigh. Gently let the arms float, float, float down towards the floor. Good. And take that out. Scooch it forward a little bit on the front of your chair, and we're going to flex through our feet, so pressing through our heels. And again, use as much support as you need to if you need to hold the side of your chair or the front of your chair. We're flexing through our feet, pressing through our heels, lifting it up, and kind of a little bit of a hinge forward. So pressing through those heels, our shoulders are down and away, legs are straight. And we've got that little bit of a stretch. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, straighten this back up and flatten through those feet. Shake that out, and we'll do that again. So we're stretching the backs of the legs, getting those hamstrings and calves. Press through our heels, sit it up tall, and hinge this forward. And inhale deeply here. And exhale. Good, bringing this up. We're going to go into eagle. So what we'll do in eagle is we're going to take our right leg over our left. So crossing this over. Then we're going to take that right foot. If you can, wrap it around that ankle, that left ankle. So we've got our eagle legs here. If that's too much, then go ahead and keep it in that cross leg. That's perfect as well. But wrapping this around. Then we're going to take our arms and give ourselves a big hug. So that right hand is on top of that shoulder, left hand is underneath. Good. From here, we're going to bring our elbows together and then wrap this like around like this. So we're here, and then we're going to just bring our arms up and then wrap. Perfect. Inhale deeply here. This is our eagle. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And unwrap those hands. Give yourself that big hug. Release those arms. Roll that out. You can go ahead and unwrap those legs. And then let's take our legs long again. Press through the heels. Sit that up and hinge a little bit forward. So this is kind of our forward fold. It is a forward fold. And then let's release this. Bringing ourselves back, we're going to do eagle on the other side. So let's take our left leg over and wrap that foot around. If it's different, if one side won't wrap around the other, that's okay, it's normal. Just working there. And so we're going to take left hand on top, right hand underneath. So we've got this right here, giving ourselves a nice big hug, and then bringing those arms so those elbows are glued together, bringing those arms up and wrapping around into our full eagle here. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. As we exhale, untwist those arms, big hug. And then release the arms and release the legs. Good. You can shake that out a little bit. So let's inhale, sweep our arms up towards the sky. We're gonna drop our left hand to our right knee or thigh. That right hand is gonna go behind us, so we've got a twist here. And I love the chair because you can use the chair back to help yourself twist a little further if it feels good. Bring this back to center. Inhale and lifting this up. Do it the other side. So right hand goes to that left thigh, outside of the left thigh. Left hand reaches behind and can get a little twist here. And back to center. We're going to do this a few more times. Reaching up and twist to the right. Inhale deep. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale deep. And exhale. Inhale deep. One more time each side and exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale deep. And exhale, twist. Inhale here. And exhale back to center. Good. Roll that out. Very nice. So we're going to do a seated spinal twist here. So like when we do our standing seated spinal twist, we're going to do an actual seated spinal twist. So leaning yourself or getting yourself to the edge of your chair if it feels comfortable and hinging forward, we're going to take our hands to prayer at our heart. And we're going to take the outside of the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, if that's possible, or just the top of the thigh, but not on the kneecap. So we've got this seated spinal twist and twisting over. Both of our feet are pressed into the floor. Inhale deeply here and exhale and inhale and exhale. We'll do one more. This is a really, really good stretch. Inhale deep and exhale. Bring this back to center. Good. Shake that out. Seated twist on the other side. So hinging this forward. Take our left elbow to that right thigh. Twisting here. Good. Inhale deeply. And exhale. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale deep. And exhale. 1 more breath like that. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring this back to center. Very nice seated pose. So we're sitting on the front of the chair slightly. Let's press through our heels once again. This time we're going to take our right ankle and place it right onto our left shin, or it's actually the bone of that foot. You can press it onto your shin as well, or the heel there, bringing it onto your shin. So we're sitting this up and let's hinge this forward. So it's the first part of our hip opener. So we've got that there. And then let's bring this up, bend at our knee, and we'll take ourselves right up here. Take that ankle to that thigh. Good. Sitting this up and slight hinge forward, or hinging where it feels good. That stretch. Inhale deep. As you exhale, maybe lean it forward a little more. But try not to round the back too much. Trying to hinge right there at those hips. Inhale deep. And exhale. And inhale deep. And exhale. Lifting ourselves back to center. Let's go ahead and straighten that left leg, heel into the floor, and then take that ankle right to that left shin. And then bring this back down, pressing through both of our heels. Let's take it other side. So left ankle goes to that shin, right shin. Sit it up, hinge it forward slightly. Let's begin to warm that up there. So our feet are flexed too. That helps keep that balance. Bring and hinging it to that. Wow. Inhale deep. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring ourselves back up, straighten through that right leg. Take that left ankle to the shin. Lean it forward a little bit and then release that. Good. You can take those feet underneath you or underneath your knees. You can sit again where it's comfortable, and we're going to bring our right leg in. So it may be comfortable for you to be seated on your chair to where you can bring your foot in and press it onto the chair, or it may feel better to be on the edge so that your foot is just in the air. It's whatever works best for you, but we're bringing that knee into chest, and we don't want any pressure on the knee. You can even hold it back here if you want. Bringing that in, and then let's go ahead and rotate the ankle. So holding that in. This is also making you use your abs because you're having to sit up. This is really good core right here. Pressing through left foot as we rotate that right ankle, and go ahead and rotate the other way. Good. Point that toe and flex that foot, and point that toe and flex that foot, and gently release this down. Let's take it to the other side, bringing this up and giving that a nice big hug, either reaching in front or behind, whatever feels most supportive for you, most comfortable. Holding that in, sitting up tall, so now you have to engage that core, and then let's go ahead and rotate that ankle. And using your breath while you're doing this nice ankle rotation. This is also very good for your arms. You're having to use them to pull that leg in, so good strengthening here. Let's rotate the other way. And again, rotate one way and rotate the other way. And release. Good, shake that out. We're going to do a little bit more core strengthening and leg strengthening. So again, find support either on the front or the middle. So just play around with what feels good for you, but we're going to take both of our legs out in front of us. So you may want to be back further so you have more support under your thighs. So, and you may even want to be up against the back of your chair. But if you can, kind of take yourself a little bit away from the back of your chair because you have to use your core now to hold yourself up. So we've got our legs out in front of us, our feet are flexed, holding this here. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Point our toes, inhale deep. And exhale. Flex through those feet, inhale. And exhale. And one more time, point those toes, inhale. And exhale. And release. Good. Shake that out. We're going to do that one more time for those legs. Such good leg and core strengthening. So shake it out. Then let's go ahead and take our legs out in front of us again. Flex through those feet. Sitting it up tall. Our abdominals are engaged, so our feet are flexed. Inhale deeply, pressing through those heels. And exhale. Point our toes. Inhale. And exhale. Flex our feet. Inhale. And exhale. Point those toes. Inhale. And exhale. A-L-E-X-A. I didn't tell her to do anything and she did stuff. Hold on. I don't know what I said that made her go, but all right, so releasing that. Good. Take yourselves to the middle or the front, and we're going to do kind of some sun salutations. So let's lift our arms up, and we're going to dive down and over into a forward fold. Taking this down, relax that head and neck. I love this one. Nice head, lower than the heart. So nice fold over. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Very slowly, let's roll this up one vertebrae at a time. And then sitting it up nice and tall. Good, we're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale and sweep our arms up, big sun breath. Exhale, dive it down and over, forward fold. Breathing in this fold. As you're breathing in this fold, imagine that you're above yourself looking down. And you can see your back rib cage. You can see that expand and contract with your breath. One vertebrae at a time, slowly roll this up, bringing that head up last. Let's do that again. Sweep our arms up, inhale. And exhale, dive it down and over, forward fold, relax. Relax the head and neck, maybe nod the head yes, or shake the head no here. Release any extra tension there. And inhale deeply. And exhale. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, rolling this up. Good, roll our shoulders down and back. We're going to take it to the corner of the chair so that you can take your legs a little wider. So pressing through those heels. You can also take it to the front if that feels more comfortable for you. We're going to take our legs a little wider and we're going to do more of a hip opener. So let's inhale, sweep this up, and now we've got our wide-legged, taking it forward, fold. Good hip opener, relax that head and neck. And if your hands won't go to the floor, then grab a pillow or a block and you can have that there too. So you can have it to hold. Holding this here. Inhale deep. And exhale. Slowly roll this up, one vertebrae at a time. And roll our shoulders down and back. Good, let's do that one more time. Sweep our arms up, inhale. Exhale, dive it down and over. Again, feel free to use a block or a pillow, whatever you like here, or nothing. You can have your hands on the floor if your hips will open that much. But inhaling it deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, rolling this back up. Nice forward fold. Good. Very good. We're going to take ourselves, so we took ourselves to the corner. Now we're going to take ourselves over to the left side of the chair, and we're going to bring our right leg in. So bringing that right foot into the inside of the inner thigh and sitting this up. So now we have a supported hip opener. We may be able to get a little deeper stretch here. Sitting this up tall and hinging into this. So hinging it forward and getting a little bit deeper stretch because it can be supported. Inhale deep. And exhale. Hip openers are so good for if you sit at a computer a lot, if you're sitting a lot, if you're in the car, or if you just have a lot of stress. We tend to hold a lot of stress in low back and in the hips. And then gently bring this up. Good. Let's switch sides. And you can scoot yourself over to the right side of the chair. Bring that left leg in. Left foot goes to the inner thigh. And go ahead and sit this up. And hinging into this, hinging forward. Good. Breathing deeply here. And then gently release that. Good, release that leg. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of a pretzel. If you can, we're gonna lift our right leg up. So pressing through our left foot, lift our right leg up and taking this over. So we've got that, we had our knee hugged here. Now we're gonna take our leg over and hug that in. So now we're opening again more of that side hip flexor, pulling that in. So we've kind of got a pretzel going on, half of a pretzel going on here. And if you need to, you can put that foot right there on the chair for support, or on the floor if you're on the floor. Breathing deeply here. And then let's gently let that go, release that. Do it the other side, so bring your left leg in and take that over. The heel can be either in the air or it can be on the chair. But we've got that half pretzel here. Inhale deep. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, gently release that. And finding yourself either on the middle or the front of your chair, we're gonna do forward fold again. This time we're going to bring our arms up, inhale, and we're gonna take our hands to prayer at the top, and then take our prayer at the top, pointed down. So we've got those hands pointed down, our arms are up, and then from here we're going to hinge this forward. So we've got our forward fold with our hands up, and then go ahead and clasp those hands right there on, gently, very gently, a little bit of weight right there on the neck or back of the head, and relax. Breathing deep in this forward fold. Leading with our elbows, we're going to use the abdominals as well. Inhale and lift up nice and slow. So we've got that lower back involved, lifting everything up. And then gently release that. Good. Let's inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. One more time. Take that down and over. Inhale, sweep our arms up. And then let's release our arms to our sides. Good. We're going to take it to a downward facing dog, but it's a modified down dog. We're going to step up on that chair, off of the chair, and then use the chair for support. So we've got the chair in front of us, and we're going to go ahead and take the top of the chair, or if you want, you can take the seat of the chair. We've got this right here, and we're going to flatten through our back. Our hips are right over our ankles, and right here is our modified downward facing dog. So we're getting everything we would get in a downward facing dog on the floor, but we're getting it with that chair. Relax that head and neck in between those arms and the shoulders, and stretching through that. Breathing in this down dog. Nice flat back. And then gently bringing ourselves up. So walk in a little bit. We're going to keep our left foot in front and take our right foot just behind, but we're going to keep both of our feet on the floor so they're firmly planted. You know how we do a pyramid right here? We're going to do the same thing, pyramid, but with the support of the chair. So we've got our hands on the chair, feet are pressed into the floor, legs are straight, and hinging down right here to that wonderful stretch in the back, but also in that left leg. So getting the whole left leg right there. If you want, you can take that right leg back a little further. It just depends on where you want to feel it right now. And then gently bring this up. Good, let's switch sides. So we'll take it to the other side. Take our right foot forward, left foot back. Pressing through those feet, and hands again can be on the top of the chair or on the seat of the chair, whatever works for you. And taking this down into that pyramid again. Pressing through our feet, good stretch in the right leg. But both of our legs are straight. Got that forward fold, breathing deeply here. Good, and then very slowly, let's bring ourselves up and shake that out. Good, we're gonna take it on our chair, or move our chair, and we're gonna take ourselves onto the floor and do legs on the chair. Grab whatever you need for a final relaxation too, if you have an eye pillow, whatever you need for that. I'm trying to see what looks better with this. Here we go. Okay, so bringing our legs up onto the chair, scooching our glutes nice and close to that chair, and bringing ourselves down. So now we have that nice inversion. We've got our legs higher than our heart, pressing through that low back, and maybe taking our arms out to the side, palms facing up. Allowing shoulders to go down into the floor, low back to go down into the floor. Relax that face, head, neck. So letting everything melt for a moment before we get into doing a little bit more leg work. So from here, we're going to press through our left leg, press it into the seat of the chair, and then lift our right leg. So flex through that foot. That heel is lifting towards the ceiling. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Inhale deep. And exhale. Release that right leg. Relax right there. Now that right leg is going to squeeze into the seat of the chair as we lift the left. Flex through that left foot. Left leg is straight. Inhale deep here. And exhale. And inhale deep. And exhale. And release. Now you have the option here to try both legs. So we're going to try both legs twice, or you can go do single leg again. So bringing our legs up towards the ceiling or straighten. You can put them right up against that chair, flexing through our feet, or you've got one leg up. So inhale deeply here, and exhale, and inhale. And as we exhale back to that chair, release that, relax that for a moment. And now we're going to do the legs again. If you had one leg up, now you're going to do the other leg up. Or if you had both, let's do both again. So lifting this up, flexing through feet. Nice, strong abdominals. This is really good for the core, really good for the whole body. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And as we exhale, release this down towards the chair. Relax that. Good. Let's go ahead and scooch that chair away, and then you can scoot yourself away. If you want to, at the end when we go into final relaxation, you can use your chair again. But we're going to scooch away a little bit. And we're going to go ahead, keep our knees bent, reach behind that right leg and pull that into your chest. So just like we did when we were seated. Good, let's press up through that heel to the ceiling. So now I've got straight leg, but we've got support of the hand behind here. And then let's go ahead and take our right ankle to that left thigh. So ankle to thigh, and then let's gently reach behind left thigh, pull this in. Inhale deep. And exhale. And inhale deep. And exhale. Gently release this leg down. And then release that right leg. Good, let's reach behind left leg, pull that in. And then from here, let's press through left heel to the ceiling, pulling the leg towards you. Inhale deep. And exhale. Left ankle is going to go to the right thigh. Reaching behind our right thigh, pulling that towards us. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And gently release the leg. Good. Reach behind both of our knees. Take our chin to chest, our forehead to the knees. Nice little ball. Release that upper body. Keeping our knees bent, let's drop both of our knees over to one side. Arms out into that nice T. Look away from our legs. So looking over towards the fingers on that opposite hand. If you want, you can even take that top leg over a little further. But breathing into this deep, deep twist. This is where your muscles might want to really, really cinch up. Relax. Breathe into this. As you're doing this, maybe recognize where you're feeling this at, or maybe where those muscles are tight. But not trying to fix, no judgment, just recognizing, being aware, using your deep breath to bring support and relief to those areas. Bring those knees back to center. Let's take it to the other side. Dropping knees over to the other side. You can take that as slow as you want, looking to the opposite. So looking to the fingers of the other hand, and breathe it deeply here. Maybe one side is very much more tight than the other, or maybe not. Maybe they're both very tight, but recognize again, where do you feel this? Do you feel it somewhere different? Like on the other side, I felt it in low back. This side, I feel it in my upper back. So recognizing, but just awareness and curiosity, no judgment or fixing. Just listening to the body, breathing it deep. And then bring this back to center. And we'll move into final relaxation. So feel free to put your legs up on chair for final relaxation, or you can have your body nice and long, whatever feels best for you. And grab pillows, blankets, eye pillow, whatever you need, or nothing, whatever you need for your final relaxation. And let's lengthen through that upper body. So lengthen through that, reach through our arms above us. And if you've got your legs out, you can lengthen through the legs. If you've got your legs up on the chair, just focusing on lengthening through that upper body. Maybe lifting that low back up off of the floor. The lungs are full of air here. Really stretch through that. And then begin to sink and settle into the floor. Again, maybe arms are out to our sides so that the heart is open to the sky. Relaxing that low body and releasing that upper body. Relaxing the pelvis and the low back. Release your jaw. Relax that. Just imagine that jaw is super heavy and just let it fall open. Relax the neck, the face, the eyes, letting the eyes fall back to the back of your skull. Relax and release the entire body for the next few minutes. Continuing to relax, and you can stay in this relaxation, this final relaxation, as long as you would like. Otherwise, you can begin to bend those knees and drop them over to one side and bring yourself onto your side, just very gently, and then gently pressing yourself up, nice and slow, taking your time. Bringing yourself back to the present, your mind back to the present, your body back to the present. And sitting this up, nice and tall. And maybe crown of the head lifting towards the sky, feeling a little bit more strengthened, more centered, more focused, more empowered for the day. Dropping chin to chest, and then let's take eyes to sky. And let's inhale, sweep our arms up, bring our palms together, bring them down to the heart, fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Fingers to the lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Hands to the heart. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply and cleansing exhale. And namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember that you are seen, you are heard, you are important, you are valuable. You have a voice and you have a choice. We will see you guys next time. Bye.